saw it when I walked, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy. saw it when I walked, boy. saw it when I walked, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy. it when I walk, boy. I saw it when I walk, boy. I saw it when I walk, boy. I saw it when I walk, boy. saw it when I walked, boy. I 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 saw it when I walked, boy.
I am who I say I am.
on, lights are out, I'm left here all alone. The night will find a way. You are the new day. You are the new day. You are the new day. You are the new
You are all the things that scare me, and all the love that's in between. I come undone when I'm lying in your arms. Yeah, you know how to keep me close. Too much could be an overdose, but equilibrium is everything you are. When I'm falling down, it's easy to let go, 'cause every time I reach, you're standing below. Lift me with helium, fill me with oxygen. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. When I'm up too high, I'll always be alright, because I know that you are by my side. You are my life support, my respiration. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. In the dead of night, when I can't see, and the tidal waves falling over me, I rush to swim, but still I'm washed away. Oh, oh, I'm sending out an SOS and gasping for my final breath. But before I can inhale, you save the day. When I'm falling down, it's easy to let go, 'cause every time I reach, you're standing below. Lift me with helium, fill me with oxygen. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. When I'm up too high, I'll always be alright, because I know that you are by my side. You are my life support, my respiration. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing.
Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Can you hear me down there on the floor? Somebody give me a wave. Can you hear me nice and good? All right, all right. Check up here. Check 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Lots of delay anyway. I'm going to check Red Thunder's mic here. Check 1, 2. That's all right. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. Which one you guys want? There we go. Let's turn it on the radio. Oh, sounds okay there, friend. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Checking 1, 2. We'll see anyway. We're going to get all of our dignitaries, all of our Assembly of Manitoba chiefs and all of the chiefs of Manitoba to start gathering around here in a little bit here. I do believe we're set to go in about 8 minutes with the dancing of all of our chiefs and our head dignitaries. We want to welcome all of you here to another day of Manito Ahbee Festival 2023. This year is the day after the powwow, and for many of the powwow goers, we're kind of feeling some powwow fatigue. Today, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just joining us here for the Indian Relay, we want to welcome you, and we certainly recognize you for taking some time to be here with us right here at the Assiniboia Downs. This is our second year offering the Indian Relay here to the local area, the local territory, and we're very proud that it could be here at the Assiniboia Downs. In a little bit, we're going to be asking all of our Assembly of Manitoba chiefs to start gathering around down here at the around the track area. As I understand it, last year we had a grand entry of all of our chiefs and dignitaries, and this year, this is what I'm told we're gonna do that once again. In the meantime, text your friends, let them know we're live down out here at the Assiniboia Downs. We have lots of room, lots of jam-packed action we're going to bring to you here live. We got a number of relay teams that are going to be featured here today. And if you haven't seen the Indian Relay as a part of anything you've ever witnessed, this is something that you're going to truly remember, and you're truly going to be riveted by. I can tell you that the Indian Relay is something that is very much a very historical component of everything that we do as not only Indigenous nations, but anyone that has anything to do with horses. This is simply extreme, awesome sportsmanship. So we're going to be featuring those teams here today. We also have the Red Thunder drum group. They're from the local area here of Treaty 1. Some of the fellas come to us from the Russo River community, First Nation, and we're certainly happy to have them here. Throughout the weekend, they were part of the Manito Ahbee Festival as one of the invited drums, and you'll see them throughout the powwow circuit, powwow scene. And certainly they do special occasions. They're part of a lot of ceremonials. They're part of a lot of our social interactions as Indigenous people in the local area, and so we're going to hear from them as well. The horse and the drum are kind of one and the same. They go together, and today we're very happy that we have a set of singers to share in this great history. Chiefs of, we're going to start asking you, I'm not sure who's all doing the wrangling here today, but I know we've got some social media folks. We're gonna wrangle up all the social media people. They all kind of gather together. It's real cool. So when the social media folks get together, we know something's about to start. We have Jason Dial, 1491s is in the house here, and this is this cool-looking guy right here, and he comes from south of the borderline, and he's one of the he's America's most available bachelor right here. Jason, is that true? No, you all right? Okay. He's not sure about it. He's in Winnipeg. Winnipeg got it hard. Winnipeg got it hard. All right. But anyways, you can go onto YouTube and you can dial in on 1491s, and you'll have a little bit of Jason Dial and all the good work that he does, digital capturing of all of our Indigenous events throughout the United States and Canada, as well as all the other social media folks. Last year, I didn't want to pay the admission fee to come in, so I snuck in with the chiefs. I came in right here, and I was standing right about here, and then all of a sudden someone started handing the microphone around, and I was in a real awkward moment, wasn't sure. The Downs staff were chasing me already because I parked over there, and they were saying all kinds of stuff. Anyway, 1 year later, I told my kids I was going to start telling the truth here. And so anyway, I got to tell this public truth-telling. So anyway, I snuck in with the chiefs. I was trying to pretend to be a chief. I stuck my belly out a little bit more. And I kind of was hanging out back here this way. And then, I was trying to just talk, and then picking up my cell phone for no reason, trying to talk to somebody. And then the chiefs, they started dancing in. And so I was walking in with them. And this is all just to surpass paying $16.50. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I was right here, and about right here, center stage, right here on the track. someone starts passing the microphone. So there's about 5 chiefs, 7 chiefs, and now it's me. And I don't know what to do. You know, I got the down staff, the security. I have bear paw security looking at me. And it's a real awkward moment. And all of a sudden, the microphone come to me. What am I going to say? You know, I can't just say I'm just this ordinary powwow guy. I'm a Facebook booker. I'm just an ordinary Indian guy. I couldn't say that. So I said, I'm Chief Manito Ahbee. And the whole crowd goes kind of silent, and nobody knows what to say. And I was thankful that the singers, they kind of hit the drum a little bit, and they're laughing, and they went, woohoo! They kind of broke the silence there. But anyway, so from there on, I became Chief Manito Ahbee. And it's not an official role, it's just a social media role. And so if any of you people that don't have admission money, go ahead and sneak in with the Chiefs. That's the moral of the story. Anyway, thank you. We're telling truth now. We're telling truth. It's 2023. Every now and again, this is what will happen when you you separate from your wife after 30 years. You start telling the truth, and it's too late now. It's too late now. Anyway, Chiefs, we're going to ask you to, I don't know, Big Brother, where are the Chiefs hanging out? Do you know what's happening? We'll kind of put them right here. All right, okay. Chiefs, I don't know, find somebody that knows what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but Dale's shirt, he always has the best shirts on. That's why we call him Dale Shirt. He's from Saddle Lake. He's also he's going to be riding today. A little bit later on, we got some Shetlands. We're bringing in some Shetlands, and I woke up early this morning. Someone was knocking at my door, and they were asking for donations. They said they were raising money to build a new pool. So I was kind of reached into my shorts, and I didn't have any money to give them. So I did the next best thing I could. I just went to the bathroom, and I got a cup of water, and I gave them a cup of water. Donation to the pool. Some of you got that. That was dry. I'm here all week. Sorry. In the meantime, we're going to also be bringing in some dancers as well. We're going to be featuring some of our renowned powwow dancers from around the North American scene, some that were featured here at the annual Manito Ahbee Festival powwow. And, of course, we had a number of folks that have spent the weekend here, and they're going to be participating a little bit of part of our opening ceremonies before we get into our races. But I guarantee you, the Elite Indian Relay Association has got something planned for you. We're going to be featuring a number of these outstanding teams from around the Indian Relay Association and Circuit. We got some folks that are going to take place here in a little bit. So I'm going to get some intel, but stand by, stay tuned. I don't know if we have some interlude music up there. Sound man, put on something. Put on some Metallica. No, I'm just kidding. Puts on maybe some Mozart.
Well, welcome everybody to Indian Relay Elite Racing. We're going to be getting underway shortly. I'm up here in the crow's nest here. I'll be your announcer. My name is Ryan McKay, a.k.a. Howling Wolf. I'll be your announcer for this afternoon. Once again, I believe Mr. Spidell is calling on all the chiefs who are participating in the grand entry. You want to start making your way that way. I know I seen the majority of the chiefs this morning at the breakfast that was going on. So if you want to start making your way out that way, it's going to be a beautiful day. One of the most beautiful days I've ever seen on a May long weekend in quite a while. So we're going to be able to enjoy it with the most extreme sport in Indian country here in Canada. It's exploding. It's already exploded in the United States, Western Canada, and now it's making its way into Manitoba. We're going to be getting underway shortly.
I believe we have our chiefs are starting to gather over here, just adjacent. Go ahead and follow all the bonnets, all the war bonnets. Asking all the Manitoba chiefs, those of you that sit in leadership. I believe it is the dance of our chieftains on behalf of our sponsoring group here, Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs. And so those of you that sit on council, represent your nations, we're going to ask you to head on over to where the chiefs are gathering. In just a little bit, we're going to begin our dancing, and we'll get some official direction from our arena staff here. So go out and hit the concessions. We got some concessions outside over here. We got some concessions on the outside on the marketplace here. And then I believe inside, if you want to have a something like a beverage or something like that, that's inside there too. And we got Greg Beaches and Dell shirt here. These are modeling brand new shirts, and we're really happy about it. It's indigenous models. Yeah, these are full-figured indigenous models right here. We're proud of them. You can take pictures of them if you like. Dancers, I'm not sure. Lavina, are the dancers dancing in with the chiefs? Is that how it works, or Lavina? No, the dancers aren't dancing with the chiefs. Okay, all right. All right, the Chiefs are going for their lineup for the grand entry. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and bring our dancers forward here. I believe we'll get our afternoon or our start time entertainment here. We have some of our young dancers that have put together this regalia of the old days. As many of you know, the Shunka Waka, this Tashunka, is a very special animal, four-legged beast of burden to the indigenous people. Wherever we go, wherever we understand it, and as we share here, we're going to go ahead and ask these young dancers to come on out as we set the stage here this afternoon before we do the Parade of Chiefs. We're going to ask the dancers to make their way on down to the front center here. We do have some horse dancers, and as I was mentioning here in the creation and the time of the horse and the symbolism that the horse represents to the indigenous nations and tribes, we always believed throughout time and history that no matter how the horse had come to the North American continent, some people would say the conquistadors brought the horse to the North American continent, the Spaniards. But in fact, we as indigenous people, we've always maintained that we've always had horses in our culture. We've always had horses in our emergent stories and the stories that were told to us. And so today, ladies and gentlemen, we always pay tribute and homage to the horse nation, to the horse spirit. And so At this time, we got some dancers to share with you a rendition, an emulation to this horse spirit, an honoring to the horse spirit and the horse nation. And of course, we have our jingle dress dancers here to recognize and share in a relationship to all of our matriarchs, all of our life givers. And so, without further ado, let's bring on the dancers here. We'll go on over here to Red Thunder. Red Thunder, if you would, please. Let's get them dancing. Hookah! What an outstanding time right here at the Assiniboia Downs Manito Ahbee Festival 2023. Here we go. Wicca. Here. Hey-da, hey-ha, wicca. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? How about a big round of applause? Red Thunder and outstanding dancers here this morning, this afternoon time on behalf of the Manito Ahbee Festival 2023. Real quick here, introduce these young individuals. And these young people here, they had served as young youth ambassadors for our celebration. We want to introduce them here real quick. On my left-hand side here, we have a young man. We have Sinte Ska. He's from the great state of Oklahoma. Let's give him a big round of applause. He traveled on up here with his family, the Roberts family. We have here Emily McKinney of the Swan Lake First Nation. She's also a entrepreneur, business owner. Ladies and gentlemen, young Emily McKinney. How about a big round of applause? Swan Lake First Nation. We have a young champion dancer here, ladies and gentlemen, representing the White Horse Ranch here on the Russo River First Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brendan Hyego. How about a big round of applause? Horse dancer. And, of course, one of our outstanding voices and premier drum groups of Manitoba, ladies and gentlemen, Red Thunder Singers, Russo River First Nation. Big round of applause. And now I believe we're going to go with the parade in of our chiefs, and our chiefs will join us out here onto the track. And so as we bring today forward our Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs, we welcome the chiefs to the track. We call upon Red Thunder for a grand entry song to parade in our chiefs. Anytime you're ready, Red Thunder.
At this time, we're going to ask everybody to rise if you can. Please rise if you can. We welcome the chiefs in and the horse relay racers. Hey. One of the most important jobs you can have here in Canada is being chief of a First Nation. Because you are carrying feathers for your people and working for all the people of your First Nation. Not only your First Nation, First Nation people right across Canada. Every chief makes a difference. Oh, hey. Of course, being led in by Grand Chief Merrick from Cross Lake First Nation. Oh, hey. The representation from the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs, who will be wearing the colors red today. Stick racing, colors black and red. Portage relay racing, colors blue and white. In it to win it, colors with the turquoise. R&R Stables, colors black, brown, and blue. Big Bad Wolf with the colors blue. And the Wild Sparks with the colors pink and blue. All represented in front of you. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your racers and your leadership. Your Manitoba First Nation leadership. Oh, hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs and your Indian relay teams. How about a big round of applause one more time? Rika.
Do a horse song for the horses.
Okay. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause as we come here today on a special day here at the Assiniboia Downs. We want to ask each and every one of you to remain standing as we go to our nationhood song to recognize the Treaty 1 territory and all these outstanding leaders that stand here before you, along with our Indian relay teams. We'll now go to the national anthem here. We'll ask the singers to give us 2 verses of our nation's national anthem, a song comparable to our the nation's O Canada. This is our own tribal rendition of our nationhood song. Anytime you're ready, Red Thunder. Thank you for remaining standing here. You now may be seated as we go to the afternoon invocation here. I've been given some tobacco to share a prayer here for our riders and to pray for this day here for the safety, the wellness of our riders, everyone to travel home safely. I want to sing this song, and I want to share here through a word of prayer as we send good wishes to all of our friends and relatives on this beautiful day. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Shoka waka, shoka waka, hello, hello, hello. Shoka waka, shoka waka, shoka waka, hello, hello, here. Oh, ya take a play, chia, oh, hello. Shoka waka, shoka waka, shoka waka, hello, hey, here. Oh, ya take a breach, yo, hey, hoin, oh, hey. I had shit to hello. Oh, me daku ya, see. And now we'll go to the introductions here of our Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs. We'll go pass the microphone to each of our leadership here to introduce themselves and who they're representing on this beautiful afternoon. Here we go.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chief Sastry from Wesquacy Peak First Nation. I'd like to thank the Creator for giving us this beautiful day. Thank you. Miigwech.
Igusani nanaskumun kaginakita tamiskat now. I'm Grand Chief Kathy Merrick for the Assembly of Manitoba the Chiefs. What did I ever echo? Oh.
Bonjour, Dinoy Magidok. Jerry Daniels. I'm the Grand Chief for Southern Chiefs Organization. Doesn't sound that good with the. Anyway, we hope everybody has a good time today, and good luck to all the dancers. The riders, and hope it's safe, and we don't need hope nobody gets hurt.
Anin bonjour, washte, how mitakwapi, tansiniwago magana, kitamiskat nawaga, you know. My name is Grand Chief Garrison Sati for the Manitoba Kuwait New Gimaganak. Glad to see you all here. This is a very historic event, and I just hope that everyone enjoys themselves. Good to see you, all of you. Hi, hi.
Good afternoon. I'm Bernie Spence from OPCN. God bless you all.
Oha, Petu Estero Mitakiapi. Toyate Abedizio Hokshida, Makiapi. The Coral Plains of Hweto Ayate, Chiate Wahi, Imatancha. Chief Don Smoke from the Coral Plains First Nation. Wishing you all a great day today. Wopira. Thank you.
Bonjour, Wasigi Disnakas, Mekanak, Dodam, Paskanabi, being OG. I've only been given less than a minute because the Chief Lola wants me to keep it under 30 seconds. So I'm Gordon Blue Sky. I'm from the Chief of Broken Ojibwe Nation. Miigwech. Jeez, that's very easy.
Amatakiapi. Sorry, my throat is still very sore from the smoke. I haven't been speaking very much this weekend, amazingly. But I want to say welcome everybody to the Indian Horse Relay. I know this is an exciting event for the Manito Ahbee weekend. I want to say congratulations to the Manito Ahbee Committee on a very successful weekend. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you enjoy yourselves today and get a safe ride home to your home fires. Thank you.
Bonjour. I'm Chief Cornell McLean of the Lake Manitoba First Nation. I'm also the Grand Chief of Treaty 2. I'd like to wish everybody a very good day and good luck with your betting.
Answer, Chief Heidi Cook. Oh, that's weird. Mr. Pies, the Cree Nation.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sid Ballantyne, Chief of Opaskwack Cree Nation, and hopefully you enjoy your time moment with us and have a nice afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Nice to see a nice crowd out there. My name is Barry McLean. I'm a counselor from Lake Manitoba, Treaty 2.
Good afternoon, everybody. Chief Gatchway from Skownan First Nation. I just want to wish all the racers a successful afternoon. Be safe. And I don't think my horse is here. Have a good day, everybody.
Anin Bonjour. My name is Loretta Rossa, and I'm the Treaty Commissioner at the Treaty Relations Commission. I want to wish all the racers all the best and hope everyone enjoys their afternoon. Miigwech.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Daniels, Chief of Swan Lake First Nation. So I'm just wishing everyone, all the riders, safe race. Thank you. Miigwech.
Anin Buju Tanse. My name is Siri Goodwill, and I'm your new Miss Manito Ahbee 2023 to 2024. Well, other than that, I wish you all safe travels home. Miigwech. Hi.
Tanse. Tyler LaValle, Miss Spice, the Cree Nation. This weekend's been really good. We've my family's taken in the powwow, the basketball, the ball hockey, the entertainment stage, and this is just an awesome way to cap off an awesome weekend. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Jerry Gorno. I'm one of the trainers at Sandaboy Downs that we push and support thoroughbred racing and at the Downs on year after year. Yeah, there is quite an echo. It almost throws you off stride when you're talking. You need to turn down the mics a little bit for us. Maybe it would be better. But Vern asked me to say a few words on behalf of the Elite Indian horse racing, and we have, I think it's 6 teams. Vern, we're going to have 2 different sessions to make sure that we represent all the people throughout Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, Toronto, but it's mainly in 2 provinces right now that we're promoting this idea of Indian relay racing. We have a team from Assembly Manitoba Chiefs right in town. We have one from Stick Racing in Saskatchewan. We also have the Patra Relay from Saskatchewan. We also have off to the side here, what is it? In It to Win It from also Saskatchewan. And then the last one is R&R Stables, and they're also from Saskatchewan, right? Yeah, so a lot of people from Saskatchewan. I miss one other team.
Big Bad Wolf.
Big Bad Wolf is also from Saskatchewan. So as you can see, Smart. Wild Sparks, also from Saskatchewan. And we announced this one already. But I was going to say is that, as you can see, we're housing Saskatchewan right now. We're the only Manitoba people in it right now. And we're going to try and do the best against these guys that are and been practicing this for all their lives. We're rookies, but we're trying. And we want to make sure and support Manitoba strong. Let's get it for Manitoba. All right. And Saskatchewan. Let's go. Let's have a good show, and thank you for your time. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, thank you. We're going to turn it on back over here to Red Thunder while our Chiefs take to the audience here. And we're going to ask for a couple of starts. Just give us a straight song there, Red Thunder. And dancers, if you want to kind of move and groove a little bit, you can do so. But in the meantime, it's been a good day, and I want to say thank you to my friend Mr. Stick Antoine for starting us off here. Red Thunder, here we go. Hoka. One more time for your dancers here. One more time. Big round of applause. Kick on. There you have it. One more time for Red Thunder and our dancers and all of our Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs. What an outstanding opening. We're going to turn the track over to all of our racing teams as we get into our program here this afternoon. We're going to turn it back upstairs to the Crow's Nest to Mr. McKay to get us into all of our racing agenda. Back to you, Mr. McKay.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Spadell. We're going to go into the youth relay and youth warrior race. And representation will be R&R Stables. The rider will be Bailey Puyak. Portage relay, the Petra relay, excuse me. The rider is going to be Kendall Chakosis. So we're going to let them get on their way. And they're going to be riding the ponies. The ponies will be called the Pony Division or Youth Division, Youth Rider Division. Again, these young people were born to ride. As you're going to see right away, they're going to give you a good little exhibition of what they do and how they do it. In regards to the Indian Relay, here we go. Petra Relay is coming out in front. Got a good head start. Coming around the first barrel here. R&R Stable slowly coming up. Oh, having some trouble. Petra Relay is way up ahead. Oh. She seems to be okay. R&R Stables, jump back on there. Jump back on. Oh, there's the switch off. Here we go again. Rider Kendall Chakosis is way up ahead now. Doing the switch off for Portage Relay. Portage Relay trying to get it back together. Having a little bit of difficulty. R&R. R&R Stables. Here comes Bailey coming down the way. Finishing it off. And Portage Relay this is the last exchange coming up here. Oh. Having a little bit of difficulty. That pony doesn't like it. Oh, we got a runaway going the wrong way. We're going to have to chase it back. Oh, that little pony wants to call it quits early. Butcher Relay still giving her around that first corner, coming around the first bend. And R&R Stables is way off to the left. Butcher's really coming around. You're going to finish it off. First place. There you go. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Bailey. Let's go. Come on, Bailey. Come back this way. Oh, you're being led. The little pony's being stubborn today. Maybe didn't get enough oats this morning. Didn't want to race. Not enough carrots. That's how I go too when I don't get breakfast. I just want to go home. And they're being led back in. The thing is about these young racers, they want to finish. They don't want to quit halfway through. They want to complete the race. There's no quitting in their blood. They want to, once they get going, they want to finish it no matter if they come in first, third, or last. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you're going to do the exchange? Is she going to do the exchange? She's going to finish. Yeah, she's going to finish. She's still going one exchange, folks. Like I said, she doesn't give up. She wants to finish. She doesn't want to give up halfway. Oh, that is the cutest thing, isn't that, people? Oh, she goes around tight on that corner. She wants to make sure she got that corner. R&R Stable's going to finish it off here. Oh, make that turn. There we go. Oh, all right. One more ride. This is the last horse here. This is the last time around. Rider Bailey Puyak. She's going to finish it off. Like I said, the best thing that you could teach these young people is never to give up, no matter what. There's going to be other days to race, other days to win. Most important thing is you don't give up and you finish it up. Finish up what you started. That's the best thing to do. All right. She had no trouble there with that one. Let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. She can hear you now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we're going to have the Youth Warrior Race. The Youth Warrior Race. Now, in this race, the horse is going to be a little, fair bit of ways away from the young warrior. And the warrior is going to run up from behind. First one there, the one with the cleanest climb on, is probably going to win the race. But, you know, this is key. The key aspect of this is getting on the horse in the right way and cooperating with that horse, with that pony. Trying to get across the line first. So I believe we're going to have the same racers again. Bailey Puyak. Kendall Chikosis. So they're going to be the same riders again, and they're going to show you how it's done. Except this one's called the Youth Warrior Race. The Youth Warrior Race. So we couldn't have picked a more beautiful day to have this relay race. Beauty of a day. I don't know how hot it is down there where you are, but I'm nice and cool up here in this crow's nest. Watching from the crow's nest up above. All right, here we go. Again, the jump on or the climb on is going to be the most important aspect of this race. The young warrior's going to have to get a clean red on. Here we go. 3 warriors coming up here. Oh, one trying to take off. There we go. We got the first warrior up ahead. Got a clean start. The other 2 are struggling to jump on. First one got a clean start. She's off. He's gone. Oh, she got taken off there. I'm hoping she's okay. Oh, maybe she got a Charlie horse. Hoping she's okay. She got shook off there. Other third horse, they're still having a hard time with that. There we go. There we go. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Finish it up. There's your second place winner, ladies and gentlemen. Second place winner. Young Warrior Division. How's our other young warrior? She got, oh yeah, she's got a little beat up. She walked away though. She got up and walked away right away. I probably would have been still on the ground crying. I don't know how these young warriors do it sometimes. Some of them can get thrown off and get up and walk away just like nothing happened. Yeah, I'd still be lying there crying on the ground like a big baby if that was me. All right, I believe we're going to do it again. All right, they're going to clear the way. Well, next up that we're going to have a little showcase venue is the Lady Warrior. And she's Lakeisha Ross from the stick racing team, relay team. Lakeisha Ross, the only Lady Warrior here this afternoon. And the Lady Warrior has the option of riding bareback or with a saddle. And 1 lap the Lady Warrior usually completes. I don't know how. I don't think she'll be doing the whole lap, but she'll be doing a fair amount of the. Or she's going to go all the way around. Again, that'll be Lakeisha Ross. Lakeisha Ross. I don't know if Red Thunder, you got a intertribal ready for us there. You ought to keep us entertained while we set up the Lady Warrior race here. She's going to give us a little showcase of how it's done. Go ahead, Red Thunder, you're on the air if your mic is on. Well, hey, thank you very much, Red Thunder. Good song. Thank you, dancers. Thank you. Very entertaining. All right. This is from the Team Stick Racing. This is the Keisha Ross. She's our only lady warrior. And this is just a demonstration. This is the demonstration of how it's done here. Guess how old Keisha is? Guess how old she is? 14 years old. Here we go. Lakeisha's on her way now. She's going to do the full lap, I've been told. Look how beautiful that horse is. The horse is in full stride now, heading around the first corner. The horse's name is Murphy. So it'll be Murphy and Lakeisha riding Murphy. They're heading around the second corner, going into the straightaway. Again, this young lady was born on a horse, I've been told. She's been riding ever since she could crawl. So she's been riding all her life. And usually she's racing against other young warrior princesses. Not today. She's just giving a demonstration of how fast she can really go, how fast the lady warriors are capable of going this afternoon. Going around that third corner, coming around the fourth corner, going around that fourth and last bend. That is fast. That is top speed, folks. Doesn't get much faster than that. And this young lady is making it look easy. Coming down the last lap. She can hear you now, folks. Let's hear it. Let's give her a big round of applause. Oh, hi. That is fast top speed. That's how it's done. That's how it's done by lady warriors here in our country. I wouldn't even be able to keep up with that. Holy jeez, that is fast. That is fast. I don't know how she could do it. She's one of the greatest, one of the best racers in Saskatchewan, I've been told. She's got a long life ahead of her in horse racing. Long ways to go. She's only 14 years old, folks. 14 years old. I was still scared of horses when I was 14 years old, so that's saying a lot for that young lady. All right, after the Lady Warriors, we're going to be getting right into the Chiefs race. The Chiefs race, representing the Assembly Manitoba Chiefs, will be Billy Longy Jr. In it to win it, representing that team, will be Joseph Jackson. And Portage Relay, represented by Bubba Potres. So we'll be having three racers in that heat. One more round of applause for this young lady, folks. 14 years old. She can hear you now. I'm sure she appreciates it. Way to go. Way to go, Lakeisha. All right, Red Thunder, if you want to give us another intertribal while we're waiting for the other heat to be set up. Now we're going to get into the relay racing portion of our event here. Oh, thank you very much, Red Thunder, keeping us entertained in between races. Beautiful song, beautiful song. Just the heartbeat of our nation is always welcome at events such as this. So we're reintroducing Indian relay racing into Manitoba here. As far as I know, this is the only event that partakes in Manitoba in regards to Indian relay racing. So it's always an event that's been welcomed into Treaty 1 territory here. As we await our racers, this is going to be a Chiefs race, 3-person Chiefs race. We're just waiting on our racers to come on down here. Make sure you check on your young ones and your elders today. It's going to be a hot day today, so keep them well hydrated. Keep them where you can see them so they're not going near the track. I'm talking about the kids, not the elders. So as long as they're not going near the track. And again, you got to take into consideration the horses when they practice. They don't have a crowd to race in front of. You know, they don't hear clapping. They don't hear as much noises. They don't see as much people. So when they do race in front of a crowd and in front of a people, such as yourselves, it does make a little bit of a difference. It does affect the horse in a little bit of a different way. So when you take that into the consideration, it makes this type of racing even more extreme. All the people that I've talked to and some of the background that I've looked on call this the most extreme sport involving horses, the most extreme sport that's going on in Indian country right now. It is hard. There are chances that somebody might get hurt, but we always pray and hope that that doesn't happen. Of course, we don't want no one to get hurt. So that first horse you can see on the track there is In It to Win It. Joseph Jackson. The second horse coming out is Pacha Relay. Baba Pacha, ridden by Baba Pacha. And of course, on the yellow horse is the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs representing. So what you're going to see them do is make their way down into the boxes. Oh, the starting line is where we're going at here. And they're going to do one lap. One lap for you this afternoon. So as soon as they get their horses into position here, we'll get her started. Again, all riding bareback. There's no saddles out there, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. They're all getting to the line up here, all getting to the line. They're all close to the line. And away they go, I believe. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Didn't blow the horn. I believe that was a false start. The horses got excited. Horses got too excited there. So we're going to call them back. Come on back. Oh. Team Blue there was already halfway to the first turn. Well, we're going to get them back on the line here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to have a fair race. Have to have a fair race right around. That's the only way we could really say we won, is when it's a fair race. And look at the size of that jockey on the horse. Oh, wow. Oh, he's going to be flying, I think. That little guy is going to be flying right on. That horse is ready to go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way. Coming to the first corner. Who is that? Joseph in front, or is that Bubba? That's Bubba in the lead, I believe. For Portage Relay, just 2 strides ahead, 3 strides ahead of him. It's a tight race, folks. In it to win it, and Portage Relay almost neck to neck. They're about a stride away from one another, and they're halfway through the race now. Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs is still trailing. Portage Relay and in it to win it. It's going to be a close one, folks. It's going to be close. Coming down that third turn. It's going to be close. It's almost neck and neck. Coming around the highway turn. Last turn, folks. This is when they can hear you, so start making some noise. It's almost neck and neck as they come into the final stretch. Portage Relay. In it to win it. Who is going to get it? Joseph Jackson is in ahead at a few strides. In it to win it. Gets it. Mr. Joseph Jackson. Followed by Bubba Portage from Portage Relay. Oh, wow. That was a tight race. Keep cheering on the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs horse, folks. They can hear you now. Billy Longy Jr. is coming in. He's got to finish. He wants to finish. Yeah, Billy Longy Jr. Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs team coming in 3rd place. There we go. Yeah. I'm not used to them. That was a good race, folks. That was the Chiefs race, I believe. That's what we called that one, the Chiefs race. The winner of that was in it to win it, Joseph Jackson. Holy jeez, see, that's the one, that little guy that could fly. I think he was just barely hanging on, but he hung on. He hung on when it counted. So we're going to get into our Indian relay. We're going to have 3 heats right off the hop. I'll let you know who's going to be singing those shortly. All right, Red Thunder. Okay, we'll let the races off first, and yeah. So here we go. There's Billy Longy Jr. representing Assembly Manitoba Chiefs in the yellow horse. Yeah. Good racing, good racing. And this is your champion here. In it to win it, Mr. Joseph Jackson. Let's give him a round of applause. And of course, 2nd place, Portage Relay from Bubba Portage from Portage Relay. Give him a round of applause. 2nd place winner. Okay, good racing, boys. Good racing. Very impressive racing. That's how it's done. That's how it's done, folks. That's just a taste. We're going to get right into our heats here right away. I gotta take a picture of our champion. Take a pic of our champion here. Probably not his first or his last winning race, that young man there. He's got a lot of years of racing to go. Way to go. Way to go. All right, Red Thunder. You got a drum. I got a song for a drum song. Give us your drum song. That one on page 3 at the bottom of the page. All right. Thank you very much, Red Thunder. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. I was dancing up here by myself. That's how good of a song it was. Dancing my style up here by myself. So what did you think about those exhibition races, ladies and gentlemen? Wow, eh? Those weren't even the real races we were watching yet. You were just getting a little taste of what's to come. So if you've never seen Indian relay racing before, you're in for a treat today. You're going to see something today, something that's been passed down from tradition to tradition, from generation to generation. And it's one of those things that our people have never really forgotten or let go of. We just had to put it aside there for a while, and now we're rejuvenating all the cultural aspects of this beautiful events. So once again, I believe there's some food vendors over there if you're getting hungry. I believe there's some vendors underneath me here, lots of stuff that you can still buy. Oh, I was walking around the powwow there. You can tell everybody, well, you can tell by today. You know how I could tell by today that the powwow just ended? The hickeys. The hickeys, if you snagged on Friday, you got it on the left side. If you got snagged both days, you got them on the left and right side. Then Sunday, you're just all pooped out by then. Just want to sit there and watch the championship rounds. I was even privileged enough to go watch the hockey this weekend. I had my nephew and my nieces playing hockey there. Wow, that's entertainment. So I got to watch them, and they got put out. So I said, well, I might as well watch the under-18s and the men's rec. Holy jeez, that's fast hockey. Really fast hockey. If you've never seen that championship hockey, you should have came to Manito Ahbee. That's where it's happening. All right, we got Heat 1 coming out. Box number 1 will be Big Bad Wolf. The rider for Big Bad Wolf will be Garen Baptiste, and he'll be in the blue. Box number 2 will be Stick Racing. Rider will be Courage Antoine, and they'll be wearing black and red. Box number 3 will be R&R Stables, and the rider will be Paul Roan, and they're going to be wearing black, brown, and blue. Black, brown, and blue for R&R Stables. And I believe our rider, for Stick Racing, Courage Antoine, he's only 14 years old. Another 14-year-old rider. So I'll just give everybody an overall synopsis of how this is going to go. The 3 boxes you see in front of us, painted in white on the track, each team will be in one of those boxes. You're only allowed in those boxes. You cannot go into the other racers' boxes. Of course, there's the rider, whom I introduced already. The mugger is the team member who catches the horse when the rider dismounts and makes the exchange. They're also called the catcher. The setter is the team member who sets up the horse that the rider will mount. So the setter is the one that's going to have the horse ready, has to have him nice and ready and calm, or as calm as can be. Here we go, and we're off. Are we off? All right. Stick Racing is up ahead on the white horse. R&R Stables in second place. They're only about a stride behind. R&R Stables pulls ahead on the first turn. Big Bad Wolf is in third place, and they're already around the first turn, going ahead onto the second turn, heading on the straightaway on the other side. On the highway side, Big Bad Wolf in third place. R&R Stables in second. And Paul Roan in first place. Seems to have a good heavy lead on them. We'll see what happens coming around that third corner, the highway corner coming around. Big Bad Wolf is catching up slowly. But this, what you're going to witness here, is the most crucial point of the race, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to have a clean switch. Here they come down the final stretch. Paul Roan in the lead. From R&R Stables, if he can get a clean switch off here, he'll have a good lead. He's coming into the first box. He's down. Oh. They can't lose that horse. There we go. We got him. Courage is on. Second horse, second wave. Here we go. Oh, they couldn't get that clean switch. Big Bad Wolf is in second place now. Stick Race is in the front with Courage on there. Big Bad Wolf is in second place. R&R was in first place, but now they are in third. Stick Racing is in first place. Big Bad Wolf in second now. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, like I told you before, the most important piece of this race is the switch. You need to have a clean switch in order to win these races. And it's not only the rider, it's the team. This is a team race. The whole team wins this race, not just the rider. The most important part of this race is the whole team. The whole team plays a vital part in how these races turn out. So they're coming around the final stretch here. Courage is in the lead. From Stick Racing, Courage is in the lead so far. Big Bad Wolf not too far behind. This is the final exchange, ladies and gentlemen. One more lap after this. The final exchange. Got Courage coming in first from Stick Racing. Oh. There he goes again. Courage is on his way. Stick Racing, he's got a good lead. Oh. All right, Big Bad Wolf is underway. Darren Baptiste. R&R Stables is on their way. Courage has a way good lead. He's on the third. He's on the second turn over there, heading on the last straightaway, going down the last straightaway on the highway. Big Bad Wolf right behind him. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you could be leading this race, but you got to wait till the end to see who wins it. It's all about the switch. And of course, the horses, how you treat those horses, how you love those horses, how you race with those horses, all make a difference. All make a difference in how those horses race, how they produce for you. And it's Courage coming around the last corner here, coming down the final stretch. I don't know if Big Bad Wolf will be able to catch up to him. Big Bad Wolf has to pull something out of the hat there in order to catch up to him. Got to pull something out of the hat, Big Bad Wolf, if you're going to catch up to Courage here. And Stick Racing with Courage in the lead. I think he's got this one, folks. Let's give him a big round of applause. They can hear you now. Courage, the winner of our first heat. Big Bad Wolf coming in second. And R&R Racing coming in third place. Wowzers, that was a good race, folks. You had a couple of horses almost get away, just about, but not quite. And like I said, These horses are born to race. They've done so many races in their lives. Some of them, that's all they want to do. Once they see the track, they know what's being called upon them. What's being called upon them and what they're being asked to do. Some of them are more eager than others. Some of them had more carrots than the last one, more oats than the last one, ready to go. All right, let's give one more round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There's your 3 riders for your first heats of this afternoon. I can hear you now. Once again, our first place winner is 14 years old. Only 14 years old. His name is Courage. Yeah, well-suited name for a well-suited boy. Young man. We went to the community day yesterday. I was watching Courage ride, and he's not scared of anything. He said he's going to ride on by as much as he can and hopes. But he's always thinking his horse as well. He has a lot of respect for the horses that he works with. Lots of respect, but he knows he has to have that respect for that horse in order to win races. So each horse that he races on, he has the utmost respect for. And his team, of course, like I was telling you guys earlier, you need a good, strong team because it's the team that wins the race. It's not just the horse, it's not just the rider, it's the whole team. The whole team, they all play a vital part in what happens in every race. So if you have any questions about it, like, well, I went to the stables this morning and I was asking some of the team members there what the paint on the horse represented, and they all had different stories. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what they represent. You'd have to ask each individual team what the paint on the horse represents. What I've been told, it usually represents a story about the horse, or how the horse was born, or how the horse won a race. It could mean a variety of different things, ladies and gentlemen. So you'd have to ask each rider, maybe each team member, why the horse is painted the way they are. I know they all have, some of them have different symbols. Some of them have stars painted on them. Some of them have handprints. They all have different stories in regards to why that horse is painted the way it is. So you'd have to ask each team individually what the painting means. And we're waiting for our second heat to happen. Again, we're going to have three riders come out, 3 teams come out. We'll do our second heat. I think we're going to have 7 heats, I think. 3 heats altogether for this portion. So we're into our second heat here. We're into our second heat here. Walking around the powwow and the events that were going on yesterday, you see a lot of old friends, maybe some old colleagues, people you haven't seen in a while, or people who borrowed money off you. You never seen them again. You know those people there. Can I borrow 20? Forever. Those kind of people. I seen a couple of those kind of people there yesterday. You know, and they think I didn't see them. You go walking by, then they look the other way like they're looking at something. Look the other way. Oh, there's that guy out 22. And you try to go up to them, then they move the other way really fast. Hey. Still owe me $20, that guy. 5 years ago. Another successful Manito Ahbee. Wow, I couldn't believe some of the action that was going on there yesterday. Especially the 3-on-3 basketball. I don't know if they had that there before. That was the first time I seen it. That was quite the thing. Even the road hockey. Oh, basketball, 3-on-3 basketball. I couldn't believe that they're having that there. Goodbye. All those teams were good to watch. Just made me sweat just watching them. Just watching them. And they were good. I couldn't believe how good they were. And on, they had non-Indigenous people coming on in, which is always good to see, you know. Teams coming in. Don't have to be Indigenous to enjoy a power or come celebrate with us. You're more than welcome to come celebrate with us. Any event that we have going on, we always welcome all nations. All nations are always welcome. Come celebrate with us. And to watch events such as this, you know, these events just got reintroduced to us. And, you know, like we're trying to bring it back as best we could. And it's such a treat. It's a big treat, especially for me to watch these kind of races. I grew up around horses, but then I moved to the city, and you know, you kind of lose track with the horses and stuff like that. So being able to see these kind of things, it's always a good thing. Always a good thing for our people, our Indigenous people. So we're just waiting for our 3 racers for this is our second heat now. Just waiting for our 3 racers. Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs, I believe, is out there. They're in the yellow. The rider for AMC is Kevin Brown Jr. Their mugger is Billy Longy Jr. Back holder is Jason Gagnon. And the setter for AMC is Joseph Looking Horse. All right, and as you can see, if you look to your left, In It to Win It is coming on out. The rider for this relay is Joseph Jackson. The mugger is Carl Chicosis Jr. The back holder is Corey Frenchman. And the setter is Charles Stone. In It to Win It. All right, in box number 1, Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs will be in box number 1. Box number 2 will be In It to Win It. And box number 3 will be Portage Relay. The rider for Portage Relay is Trayson Whitney. The mugger is Bubba Portress. The back holder is Lee Gartapi. And the setter is Colton Portress for Portress Relay. They're coming on the field now here. The second box will be In It to Win It. And the third box will be Portress Relay. So again, 3 horses. So you got to watch the start here, folks. Once all the horses are in their boxes and they look ready to go, that's when you're going to get a horn. There's your horn. There's your horn. In it to win it is in the lead, followed by Portage Relay and Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs in third. In it to win it seems to have a good lead. Around the first corner they go. Joseph Jackson, in it to win it, is on the leading horse. Followed by Portage Relay in second place and Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs in third. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this race is not over till the very end. In it to win it has still got the good lead. Jason Watney in second place for Portage Relay. In it to win it still has the lead. AMC is still there. They're still there. Coming in on third place. Kevin Brown Jr. for AMC. Third place, rounding it up, following it up. Here they come down the stretch here for the first switch. Still in it to win it in front. Portage Relay is slowly catching up, though. This first switch is going to be an important one, folks. Let's see what happens here. Very important switch coming up here, folks. Hey, here they go, folks. A clean switch on both sides. Still in it to win it in the lead. AMC's having a little bit of difficulty. See if we can get clean on this horse. Oh. All right, he's on and he's away. In it to win it still has a good lead over Portage Relay, but it's close. AMC is getting its first roundabout there on the first turn. In it to win it, still ahead. Still ahead by a horse length there. Portage Relay in second place. AMC is going around that second turn, heading around that straightaway. It's still in it to win it. Coming around the last turn here now. Oh, it looks like it's neck and neck. It looks like it's neck and neck. In it to win it to Portage Relay coming around the corner. The last corner coming around the straightaway. Here they come, folks. Oh, it's Portage Relay takes over the lead. In it to win it is still there. They're still there. This switch off is going to be important. Oh, it looked like the horses. Oh, got to slow them down. AMC coming around that final stretch here. Oh, Portage Relay takes the tumble. In it to win it with the clean switch. In it to win it takes the lead. Followed closely by Portage Relay. And AMC is coming in. They're coming in. In it to win it going around that first turn. They got a good lead over Portage Relay. Oh. Like I said, that switch is the most important. Here we go. Riders on, he's away. Team AMC is away. They got a long fight ahead of them if they want to win this one. In it to win it has a good lead over Portage Relay, but we'll see. And this is the final one, folks. Whoever comes in here first, whoever's going to get this one, he's catching up. This is where he caught up last time. We'll see if he can do the same. Portage Relay, in it to win it, still in the lead as far as I can see. Portage Relay not too far behind. Portage Relay, this is where he made his move last time. In it to win it is still ahead a stride. Oh, it might be neck and neck, folks. We might need the camera for this one. Let them hear you, folks. Let them hear you. Portage Relay takes over at the end. Oh, by a horse stride. Good racing, boys. Good racing. Oh, wow. AMC still coming around that final turn. Can't forget about them. Most important thing is to finish. Here he comes down the final stretch. On the final stretch he comes. He's got a good gallop going there. Let me hear it, folks. Let me hear it. Third place winner. AMC. Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs. That was a good heat, folks. That was a good heat. That's what you call racing. Some excitement, some tumbles there on the switch. Looks like everyone's okay, though. They're still walking around. Just a little bit of pride, but that's okay. You'll grow some more pride. Good racing between these two. In it to win it. There you go. They can hear you now, folks. Portage racing on that heat. That was a close one. That was a close one. You didn't want to squint there when they were coming down to the final. You would have missed something. That's amazing how that horse made the same move on that last turn. These horses know what they're doing just as good as the riders know what they're doing. Those horses know what they're doing too. There you go. Portage Racing won that one. Portage Relay Racing won that one. That was a close one. All right, folks, what do you think about those heats that you've seen so far? All this magnificent entertainment. Let them hear you. Thank you very much, Manito Ahbee, for bringing Indian Relay Racing back to Winnipeg, back to Manitoba. After this heat, we have one more heat, folks. But we also have some specialty races coming up after that. So don't go too far after this heat. It's not all over. We got a couple specialty races coming up. All right, Red Thunder. It was a good song. We're going into the last heats. But we got some more specialty racing after that. Thank you very much, Red Thunder. Holy jeez. I love that song. That's a good song. So when I vibe to going powwow to powwow, vibe to that one. All right, as we're waiting for our third heat, I believe there's only going to be two riders in this third heat. Wild Sparks and Poundmaker. The rider for Wild Sparks is going to be Garen Baptiste. Their mugger is Samuel Whitney. Backholder is Dylan Gardner. And the setter is Dennis Kennedy. For Poundmaker, the rider is going to be Courage Antoine. The mugger is going to be Daryl Peterson. Backholder, Lakeisha Ross. And the setter, Lyndon Antoine. So one thing that I've noticed about these teams, these racers, is they keep it in a family or close family, adopted family. All the families help out one another as they go from race to race, supporting one another in a variety of different ways. And I think that's what keeps, those horses can sense that as well, that they always see the same family. That family stays united through racing, stays strong, holds a bond through all the racing that they do. And all of the teams, they support one another as well. It's a competition, yeah, but they still support one another in a lot of different ways. They might trade horses maybe breed horses together, or just give each other little tips, make sure all the teams know where all the racing is going on. But at the end of the day, when the races are all over, it's all about family after that. They get to rest. Maybe the rider needs a massage or needs a feet rub or something like that. You can always count on one of your family members to help you out with the one of that. Make sure they have Advil or aspirin nearby to help each other with the aching muscles after. Because you got to be pretty athletic, as you must see by now. You got to be pretty athletic to be able to race these kind of horses and even be on the team for one of these horses. Because with those horses, if you can't hold a horse, that horse will pull you halfway down the track before you even know it. So you got to be pretty athletic. All the team members are pretty athletic. They got some muscle on them. They got some weight to them. And they've probably been working around horses all their lives. So they know what they're doing. And once again, after this heat, we're going to be having two other races. And those races are one's going to be a warrior race. And one's going to be a jelly belly race. A jelly belly race. I believe you got to have a jelly belly, of course. And you got to have two hickeys. You got to have two hickeys in order to compete in this race. So that's how it's going down. Warrior race and jelly belly race after this. Box number 1, Wild Sparks. The rider, Garen Baptiste. He's in the pink and the blue. Pink and the blue. Box number 2 will be Poundmaker. The rider for them is going to be Courage Antoine. Courage Antoine. They're going to be wearing the black and the red. Black and the red. As you can see, their spotted horse. Oh, those are beautiful horses. Beautiful horses. It looks like box number 1 is set to go. Waiting on Poundmaker. Once they're set, they're going to get the go-ahead. Still got another horse coming down the way. That's the rider, Courage. Oh, here he comes. There we go. We're on our way on heat number 3, folks. We got Poundmaker in the lead, followed by Wild Sparks. This one's going to be close, folks. It's neck and neck so far after the first turn. Going into the second turn, going into the first. Highway runway over there. There's Courage Antoine has a stride on him, I believe. Maybe 2 strides ahead. We're going to see around this third turn here. Wild Sparks is right on him, neck and neck with Poundmaker. Again, as you can see, the muggers are getting ready, the setters are getting ready here. Very important piece of the race here is the switch. Here they come around the last corner and they're coming down the final stretch here. Before they make the first switch, who is in the lead there? Is that Poundmaker or is that Poundmaker or is that Wild Sparks? I believe that's Wild Sparks. Wild Sparks has the lead. Poundmaker. Something's happening to that horse. He's slowing down unexpectedly. Wild Sparks is coming in first, folks. Poundmaker's not that far behind. Poundmaker's not that far behind. Can still make a race of this if he gets a good switch. This is Wild Sparks with the first switch. Looks almost clean, almost clean. He's getting on. Clean. Oh. There's Courage getting on his second horse. There we go, buddy. He's on his way. He's right behind him now, folks. Wild Sparks has the lead so far, followed close by Poundmaker. Poundmaker's giving her with that second horse now, folks. Are on the first turn. Wild Sparks are on the third turn. Poundmaker not too far behind. Poundmaker, I think, is going to try and make a race of this. That horse is going in 4th gear, folks. Wild Sparks, I think, is stuck in 3rd gear. He's catching up to him slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, he's catching up to him. I got one more switch to go, I believe. This could be the vital one that's coming up. Wild Sparks still has the lead, followed by Poundmaker. Wild Sparks coming around that final turn and down the final stretch before the switch. We'll see if he can maintain that speed coming in. Poundmaker's not that far behind. Not that far behind. Still can make a race of this. Oh. Wild Sparks is slowing down, going down to 2nd gear right away. Poundmaker's still coming. He's still coming. If he can get a good switch off here, Wild Sparks might have the race. But he's slowing down. He's slowing down. Poundmaker's still coming in. He wants a clean switch. I think that's why he slowed down right away. There we go. Wild Sparks. Is he off? He's off. Oh, you couldn't get out. Here we go. All right, there he goes. He can still catch up, folks. He's not that far behind Poundmaker. Wild Sparks around the first turn, around the first bend, coming around to the second bend. Poundmaker around the first bend, coming around to the second bend. He's coming around slowly, folks. Wild Sparks is giving her. He wants his last lap to count. He's going as fast as he can. Poundmaker's trying to switch it up, trying to get into 4th gear. This is the last lap, folks, for this 3rd heat. Wild Sparks has a good lead. He's coming around that third bend. Here comes Poundmaker on the 3rd bend. Wild Sparks are coming around the 4th bend now. Wild Sparks still has the lead. Poundmaker's a ways behind, just a ways behind, not that far. Can he catch up? Can he put it in? Oh, Wild Sparks, he's coming fast. He's coming fast down the final stretch here. No slowing down this time around, folks. Wild Sparks looks like he has this third final heat. There you go. And Poundmaker, ridden by Courage. I can hear you now, folks. Let them hear you. Let me hear you that you enjoy watching these races, these beautiful races. That was an exciting heat. So we still have some another warrior race that we're gonna get into right away, right after these racers are off the track. We still got a warrior race and a jelly belly race. A jelly belly race. So if you want to see what that's all about, just please stick around. All right, folks, let him hear it. Mr. Guerin Baptiste, Mr. Courage Antoine. Riders for the 30. Good racing, boys. Good racing. And again, those young men, I know Courage is 14. That other boy there, that other young man, probably 15 years old, 16 years old. Very young guys to be able to do this kind of racing. Very brave, very courageous to be able to race like that. All right, Red Thunder, we're going to be calling upon you. It was a good song, maybe one of your specialty songs. Crew off, get everybody's foot dancing, tapping here. I don't know, whatever you want. One of the old school ones. I know this drum group goes all over Indian country. They'll be all over the place this summer. And powwow season is just starting, just underway now. So they'll be making their way around. Oh, thank you very much, Red Thunder. I was just dancing up here by myself, showing off my moves. Every move that I had, I was dancing up here by myself. Showing myself, me, myself, and I how it's done. All right, next up we got a warrior race. Another warrior race. This one's going to be in it to win it. The rider is going to be Joseph Jackson. For Poacher's Relay, it'll be Chasen Wootney. And for the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs, Kevin Brown Jr. Kevin Brown Jr. This one you're going to be especially interested in, folks. This is where the rider is going to run up from behind the horse. The horse will be a nice ways away ahead of them. They're going to run up from behind the horse, and they're going to jump on the horse from the rear side. And they're only going to do one lap. So the importance of them getting on the horse as fast as they can is the most important aspect of this race. The warrior race. So they got to be wearing, I'm hoping they're wearing their moccasins for this one so they can go flying onto that horse. Or at least some Nike Airs, some Jordans. I hope they're wearing their Jordans out there so they can jump on there as fast as they can. And Team AMC is warming up out there. Again, thank you to Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs for sponsoring this event, for being a big sponsor of Manito Ahbee this year. I believe this is probably the biggest Manito Ahbee that there's been so far since its inception. I can't remember how old it is. 17 years, I think it's been going on. Maybe longer, I might be mistaken. Been around for a while, but it grows every year. More events, more people from right across the country come to Manito Ahbee. So it seems to be growing every year, each and every year. I know they had the venue downtown last year. It wasn't big enough, they said. It wasn't big enough. We need a bigger venue. So they moved it on down here to the Downs. Now we've been able to incorporate the Indian horse relay racing along with the powwow and the many other events that take place at Manito Ahbee. We thank all our visitors from right across Manitoba, maybe Saskatchewan, right across Canada. We thank all our visitors for coming down. We hope you enjoyed Winnipeg while you stayed here with us. This event seems to grow in magnitude. Know the powwow is being watched from the other side of the world on Saturday. So many people at that powwow. We could barely move around when I walked in there. Barely move around. There's so many people enjoying that powwow and all the events that took place. And we're winding it down here with the Indian horse relay racing. Winding things down for another year. And I believe they're already in the planning stages for next year. Thinking about different events. Thinking about different things that they can do in order to bring a bigger crowd in. Get more people in. I believe this is in it to win it, team in it to win it in blue here. There's that Portage relay. Portage relay in it to win it in Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs. Look at that beautiful horse, ladies and gentlemen. That's In It to Win It right in front of you. And Portage Relay in the middle. And AMC in the yellow. So watch these boys fly. Yeah, the most important thing is that they get on fast. And there they go, they're off. Who's going to get on the fastest is the most important thing. Okay, Portage Relay. In It to Win It is on his way. AMC is close behind. Jason Whitney on the Portage Relay horse is in first place. Second place, In It to Win It, Joseph Jackson. Followed up by Assembly Manitoba Chiefs Kevin Brown Jr. They're around the second corner. This is going to be a close one, folks. It looks like it's neck and neck so far. Now it's a tie. Now it's neck and neck. Right on the opposite side of us. We'll see how they come around and handle this third turn. Neck and neck, Portage Relay, and In It to Win It. Oh, I don't know. One of those teams took, I think it might be In It to Win It. Pulled ahead, I believe. Followed closely by Portage Relay. Here they come around the third and final turn, folks. In It to Win It, I believe, is ahead. That third turn is a tricky turn. Always see them go far on that third turn. One stride ahead. I believe it's In It to Win It, ahead by a stride or two. Followed closely by Portage Relay. In It to Win It comes in first place. Portage Relay in second, and AMC, look at, they were coming. AMC was coming. If they would have had a second lap, they might have caught up. That was a good one. That was a warrior race. Did you see that one boy? He almost jumped over the whole horse when he was getting on there. He almost missed the whole horse. Almost jumped right over him. That's talent, folks, to be able to do that kind of thing. You got to admit to yourself, that's talent. All these young men have a bright future ahead of them in horse racing. You know, if they're doing these kind of races at their age, you know, they got so much future ahead of them in regards to horse racing. Talking with some of them, you know, they also, whenever possible, they want to take up chuck wagon racing, chariot racing, those kind of races as well, not just Indian Relay. They're interested in those kind of races as well. I was asking that one young man, I forget his name, he's interested in barrel racing. Let's give him a big round of applause, folks. In It to Win It and Portage Relay, your first and second place winners. All right, there's your champion for the Warrior Race. Warrior Race champion. That young man right there. Joseph Jackson. In It to Win It. Joseph Jackson. Team In It to Win It. Good job. Good job. All right, we got one final demo coming up for you folks. We're going to ask Red Thunder for one more song. Make it a good song, Red Thunder. This will probably be your last one, I'm thinking. That one you always hide till you maybe get a whistle. Hey. That one you pull out when you get a whistle. That one. Page 7. Page 7, halfway down the page. There's the AMC horse coming in third place, Warrior Race.
Check.
Oh, thank you very much, Red Thunder. Good song, good song. The one you've been stashing all afternoon on us. All right, I believe it's the Jelly Belly race, or is it going to be a demonstration of the Jelly Belly race? Just a demo, I believe. I think we're only going to have one racer on for this one. Whenever they come out, whenever they're available to come out. The Jelly Belly race. Once again, the rejuvenation of Indian relay racing here in Manitoba. We're hoping that it continues to grow. We've heard from the neighbors to the west of us that they had to cancel many events because of the fires and the smoke that are happening. So keep them in your prayers this evening, ladies and gentlemen, our relatives, the other nations that are on the west side of Canada. Keep them in your prayers, maybe for some rain to help them out that way. We're very lucky that it'd say we can still smell it here on some days, but most days it's good. We have weather like this, you know, it's not really smoky. We could see farther than 100 feet out in front of us. Over there, I heard it's pretty bad where you can't even see 100 feet in front of you. And the air quality is bad. People are forced to stay indoors. Can't let the horses out to go race because of the air quality. You got to watch them when they're in the barns, they're in their stalls. You got to watch over your horses as well. Not to breathe too much of that smoke. Won't be good for them either. What's this young man's name here? Our Jelly Belly demo racer. Joseph Looking Horse. I told you got to rip off your shirt, they said. Oh. Don't worry about the aunties here. Hey. This one's for the aunties, he says. Hey. There you go, folks. Yeah, Jelly Belly, they said. It's Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly demo. If you're interested in Joseph Looking Horse, he'll be signing autographs later in the back. Yeah. Without a shirt on. Yeah. Jelly Belly demo. All right. Team AMC. Oh, now I know why they call it Jelly Belly. Oh, gee, oh. I'm bouncing around like jelly out there. Yeah, give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He can hear you now. That's why they call it Jelly Belly. I see. Once again, he's been preparing all year for this race, this young man. You don't just get a belly like that overnight. It's earned. You got to earn that belly. Lots of bannock, lots of tacos. There we go. Jelly Belly on his way. Let's go, Belly. Jelly Belly. He's on his way now. He's going to make this look easy. He's going to make it look easy. He's the only rider out there. Jelly Belly race. He had another rider who was supposed to compete against him, but once he's seen his competition, he put his belly away. That's too much belly for me, he said. I won't stand a chance. Oh, there he goes right across. He's cruising. Yeah, tell you can still see it jellying. Jiggling like jelly right across the way there. Here he comes around the corner. And I was talking to Stick. I said, who's racing the Jelly Belly? He said, all the Chiefs. Yeah. I said, are you sure? Oh, here he comes around that final corner down the final stretch. Pull out your binoculars, folks, if you want to see Jelly. If you want to see Jelly jiggle, pull out your binocs. Coming down the final stretch, he's making it look easy. Yes, to will. Let him hear you, folks. Let him hear you. Jelly Belly. Yeah, Jelly Belly, man. Yeah. Good racing, good racing. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. The Jelly Belly race. And his partner had to cut out last minute. He's supposed to race against somebody. Okay, folks, on behalf of Elite Indian Relay Racing, we'd like to thank all the fans and the spectators that showed up this afternoon. Really appreciated it. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thanks to Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs for bringing this event to life. Manito Ahbee, thank you very much. And all the teams, all the racers that showed up this afternoon, thank you very much. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Very entertaining afternoon. Thank you all so much for coming out. On behalf of Elite Relay, Indian Relay Racing, we're always proud to come out here, be able to help us showcase an event such as this. Be careful driving out there, everybody. Remember, stay hydrated. It's going to get hot today. I believe there's going to be racing here at 6 o'clock or out of this evening, 7 this evening. Thoroughbred racing. So if anybody wants to stick around for that, couple more hours, that's going to start. They'll probably redo the track again, wet it down, retail it. But thank you, everybody, for showing up this afternoon. It's always a good time. Take care of one another, love one another, respect one another, always in a good way. And please make way for that ambulance as it's going to head out pretty soon. Please stay out of the way there so we can, those paramedics can get that person for assistance. So that concludes our showcase for this afternoon. Thank you very much, Red Thunder, for all those amazing songs. Good luck on the Pow Wow Highway this summer, guys. Still sounding cho. Still sounding cho. And once again, my name is Ryan McKay on behalf of Howling Wolf Communications. Thank you very much for all your MC Pow Wow needs, for all your event planning and announcement needs. Or if you just want me to come call bingo for you, you just contact me on Facebook, Ryan McKay, Howling Wolf Communications. Thank you very much. Jimmy Gutch.
I was afraid to love, wearing a heart that was paper thin. Thought it'd break with each unhappy ending, so I never let the story begin. Stumbled as a moving target, living my days on the run, dipping through doorways and over possibilities, dodging bullets in slow motion. But here I stand, ready now to fall again. 'Cause with you is where I wanna be. Draw your bow, baby, now release your arrow. When you do, make sure I'm who you see. And for me, the trigger of your love shoots stronger than I've ever known, and with a steady hand you never fumble, letting light into my trembling soul. And now I'm breathing in the moment, living my days for the fun. I dropped my guard and lost my armor, I surrendered to your smoking gun. Here I stand, ready now to fall again. 'Cause with you is where I wanna be. Draw your bow, baby, now release your arrow. When you do, make sure I'm who you see. Aim for me. I know it's been a while since I met you. I know I'm in your arms. It all happened so fast. I fell in love in one look at your eyes. Baby, just tell me, am I dreaming now? Everything's going good 'cause you're around. Baby, just tell me, are you staying by my side? Is this real or is it my mind? Is this real? and now everything's going good 'cause you're around. Baby, just tell me, are you staying by my side? Is this real?